I'm supposing the way to pronounce your name is Juliana. This is Mrs. Polly. I wanted to make you a video to show you how to find out what you're missing. You should have some way of searching your grades. And so I'm going to try to switch over here to a student view and see what we can find for grades for you. And so you should be able to either get them, well, I know we can get them over here, but that's going to take me probably to nothing. It'll show you, I guess, okay, for me, it'll show you, I don't have any grades in here, but it will show you if you go to grades over there on the dashboard in this column, what has a grade and what doesn't. So the things that I've completed is I've put in week 1 and week 2 attendance, and then I've put in this listening homework. These are all listening questions. Some of them have been assigned to you and some haven't, because I have everything in my group here, so hopefully that won't show up in yours. But if it does, you need to look back and see what should have been turned in and what isn't. And then Learn Smart should have 1 through 10 should be finished. And then you should have a quiz, an exam, and that's it. And there should be a total. So that's one way of doing it. And then another way of finding out what is missing is going into, go back home. This is the way I look at Connect. I'm going to look at Student View for Connect. And then you should be able to see what you have and have not done. Hopefully it'll open soon. So each week, there were some things missing. Each week you should see over here, if there's a blue arrow, you know it's available. And then you can open that to see if you've done it. It should tell you your attempts and what you got. Right here on Connect. Everything that's on this page is going to eventually be on your grades in Moodle. All right. So this is one way of knowing, like for instance, week 3, if you open this, I'm sorry, I'm having internet issues. Open this week 3, you're going to see that some things are open and they're not due yet. Okay, and they're not past due, not started, because I don't go through these. Okay, and then to see what hasn't been done, I think you should be able to go over here into calendar, and you'll see what was due and when. And then I think this is progress, results. And then you go into, I can't view this, but that's where you're going to find it. What's done and what isn't done. What was assigned to you and what has not been turned in. It's several things. And so I'm not sure what you're looking at to know what you have to finish. Just so you know, in Moodle, I'm always listing what you're supposed to be doing each week. And so you need to check that with Connect, like in week 2 you had some listening that did not get done. There are 4 listening activities on Connect. There were 5 Learn Smarts, and those are listed under the Connect, the things that are assigned to you. This is the Learn Smart right here, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And here's the listening. Yours is going to look different, but here's the listening. These are the things that you had. I think of these, you may have only got a couple. And of the Learn Smarts, you had a late submission for a couple of them, and then you didn't do the others. The way that I know that is I will show you your report, because I can go and find you and know exactly what you did. So I can see here that you, since the beginning of the course, you have done, well, let's break it down. Let's look at Learn Smarts. This is where you answer the question about the reading. You have done 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and you got full credit for those. But then in week 2, you did 6 after the due date and 10. So you missed 7, 8, and 9, plus you didn't get any credit for 6 or 10. And that's a lot of points for last week that you did not get. So that is Learn Smart deficiencies. And those are past due, and I don't take them after the due date. And so, oh shoot. And then there's some listening assignments that did not get done. And so I don't have what you didn't do on this report. I just have what you did finish. So under homework, which is what the listening goes under, this is all I have. I have that you've only listened to those things and did the week 1 review. I'm going to look here under assignments in progress. Looks like these 3 things are in progress, and we may need to go back and submit them, but it tells me when you tried, and it told me what you made, but you haven't submitted them, and so I don't have record of them as completed assignments. So I hope that helps you to understand what to do, and so hopefully you can get that taken care of. Please let me know that you did. And the only way that I can see what you have done and what you haven't done, sorry, I'm bouncing back and forth. This is how I know what you have and haven't done, is by looking, oh dang, sorry for the light myself. Oh, this is the wrong course. Hang on. Okay, I'm back on your page, and so I'm going to look down through here. You have attendance, and then you have some things missing, like this was assigned, CGM Blues, Young Person's Guide, Stravinsky. Those are the 3 that have not been submitted. The Chopin, and then this anonymous one, the Chopin, I think these were both assigned in week 1. They have not been completed, and they are not on the list of assignments to be submitted or in progress. And so then under your Learn Smart, this is what I see. All of this should be filled in. All of these should be 100 because you did them before the deadline. So, and then you got an 80 on week 1 quiz, and you got an 80 on unit 1 test, which leaves us at a total, and forgive all this other stuff, just ignore it, a total of, gosh, I got rid of all that stuff. This is what concerned me. That's why I was contacting you, because there were so many things gone. So it says an 85, but at this point you should still have an A because you've completed all that stuff. And so if you can get the listening turned in at least, then I will take the listening and it'll raise stuff. And then in the future, go ahead and turn in all of your Learn Smart things and don't miss any more of those. and don't turn them in late, then you should be in good shape. I hope this all makes sense. Let me know if you need help.